Good evening, dear children. Children, most of you may not heard this word sociology, which is also a branch of social science. Sociology deals with the human society. In sociology part, the first chapter itself is Introduction to Sociology. Here, you are going to learn origin, meaning, nature, scope, and importance of sociology. The relationship between sociology and other social sciences. And the next is you are going to learn the early Western sociologists, Auguste Comte, Karl Marx, Emile Durkheim, Max Weber, and the next is the prominent Indian sociologists, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, G.S. Ghurye, M.N. Srinivas, C. Parvathamma, Iravati Karve, A.R. Desai. Children, the life of human being is a fascinating one, very interesting one. Human beings have always tried to understand the environment, nature, and self-created social world since ages deeply and accurately. Human beings are different from other animals and are intellectual beings. There are a lot of differences between animals and human beings. They are differences in body structure, rate of growth, food consumption, creativity, and even the evolution in brain. The human society has evolved or developed stage by stage. It is attempting to know more about the neighboring planets with the help of advanced science and technology. Children, human beings are social beings. How? The relationship between the individual and society are unique. There is no society without individual, and there is no individual without society. If one thinks generally whether an individual can live alone on the earth, the answer is no. Since a human being is a social being, he always longs to live with other human beings. The social living is necessary for the well-being and growth. Hence, human society is called as a web of social relationships. So children, now we will see the meaning of sociology. The word sociology originates from two words, socius of Latin language and logos of Greek language. Socius means companion and logos means science or study. So, sociology is the science of human society. There are different definitions given by many sociologists. We'll see the definitions, what they have defined. Auguste Comte, he has defined sociology like this. Sociology is the science of social phenomena subject to the natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of investigation. Another sociologist called Max Weber has defined the sociology like this. Sociology is study of social behavior. And Emily Durkheim has defined sociology like this. Sociology is the science of social institutions like family, school, religion, hospitals, government, and etc. In general, one can define sociology like this. Sociology as the study of human society. Children, now we'll see the origin of sociology. The beginning of sociology as an independent and a separate field of science was during the middle of 19th century. It became a specific science in the later 50 years. Though other social sciences like history, political science, economics, psychology and others have longer history, they were recognized as social sciences during 18th and 19th centuries. This was due to the industrial and French revolutions. The intellectual stimulation provided by social and religious reform movements, Renaissance and other movements of 16th and 18th resulted in the origin of sociology. So now we'll see the scope of sociology. Sociology studies the human society. It studies human social life, social relationship, social institutions, and social process. Children, now we'll see the nature of sociology. Sociology has a unique place among all the social sciences. It is different from other social sciences due to its unique nature. Sociology is considered as an independent and separate field of study. The features of sociology are: sociology is a social science and not a physical science. Sociology is a definitive study but not a directive study. Sociology is a pure science and not an applied science. Sociology is an intangible science and not a tangible science. Sociology is a general science and not a specific science. Children, now we'll see the importance of sociology. Though sociology is the youngest science among all the social sciences, its uses are universal. Sociology studies human society scientifically. Sociology constructs a systematic body of knowledge of human society with its scientific study. This helps progress in other fields of human life. Supplements the personality development. How human beings is mainly a social being who is often expected to get adjusted to the changing nature of society. By creating holistic understanding of social structure, growth, changes and individual responsibilities, sociology facilitates holistic personality development. Understanding social process. Sociology aids or helps the proper understanding of social process by studying the religion, traditions, culture, social rules and regulations, values and ideals of other various societies. Sociology is helpful in understanding the interrelationship of various social institutions. Sociology also aids or helps in understanding social problems and their solutions. Children, you see, every society suffers from its own social problems. Even in our society, we are facing so many problems like crime, juvenile crime, communal clashes, alcoholism, hunger, malnutrition, caste-based discrimination, unemployment, gambling, prostitution, child labor, inequality, and other various problems. A scientific study of these problems provide better insights which helps in scientific solutions. Sociology supports the effective implementation of development programs also. By studying human society scientifically, sociology aids the effective implementation of development programs. Children, now we shall have a look on early sociologists. Auguste Comte. Auguste Comte is an important French philosopher. He is the first social philosopher. He is called as the father of sociology because he studies society scientifically and provided the status of science for sociology. Now we'll see the picture of Karl Marx. Karl Marx is important social thinker of world. He was a political revolutionary, clever organizer, and a sensitive writer. Karl Marx is called as the founder of class struggle theory. Now we'll see the picture of Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim is the prominent sociologist of 19th century in France. He proved that sociology is at par with any other science with his scientific writings. While Auguste Comte is called as the father of sociology, Durkheim is called as the father of the development of sociology. Now we'll see the picture of Max Weber. Max Weber is an unforgettable personality in the field of social sciences. He was one of the most prominent writers and politicians of Germany. Now we'll see the prominent Indian sociologist pictures. The first one is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He is one of the prominent social reformer and an expert in law. He fought against the exploitation of Dalits in India like untouchability. He organized agitation in favor of Dalit rights and women rights. So now we'll see one more Indian sociologist, G.S. Ghurye. Ghurye played an important role in the establishment of departments of sociology in the Indian universities. One more Indian sociologist, M.N. Srinivas. He is the internationally renowned Indian sociologist. He popularized the field-based sociological studies in India. The next is C. Parvathamma. C. Parvathamma is a prominent contemporary sociologist from Karnataka. She grew up in a difficult situation and with a lot of determination became one of the leading sociologists of India. The next picture is Iravati Karve. She is Recognized as a prominent sociologist of India, she was the student of G.S. Gurre. The last picture is A.R. Desai. A.R. Desai is important among the prominent sociologists of India. He worked as the UGC National Fellow and as head of the Department of Sociology of Bombay University. Children, I hope you have understood the lesson with the help of this video. Now, you refer the textbook carefully and answer the following assignment.